I went to grammar school, which is only a block away from our home, which is great for me just to walk down there. It was called Sumner Grammar School. It was kindergarten through 6th. And this was a famous school because the great landmark court decision about Brown versus Board of Education was based on the Sumner School, where there was a black family in the neighborhood. They wanted their daughter to go to that school. They couldn't because all the blacks went to one school in town. Her name was Brown. And that became Brown versus Board of Education, which is the Topeka Board of Education. That famous decision was made based on this little school. And then from there, of course, I went to Roosevelt Junior High, which is a little farther away, and then to Topeka High School. Now this is the all-school party in high school, where they always do a parody, of course. And here are the male dancers. I'm the one in the tutu. Now here is a picture from high school. This is when I was a king of the all-school party. A big laugh. But that's what this one is all about. And this was my queen over here, Queen Mary Louise. Well, the things that were important to me were trying to get fairly good grades in football and basketball. Those are the important things to me. Well, there were always just a few people, guys mainly, of course, who drank. In Kansas was a dry state, so it was all bootleg liquor that you had to buy. You went down to the neighborhood of North Topeka and went to the back of somebody's house, and he gave you a bottle in a brown paper bag. This is a bootleg thing. But there were certain guys, you know, that figured that, well, they're pretty sharp. They drank a little bit. Nobody else did. There weren't any drugs, of course. Nobody did any drugs. But just a little bit of drinking, and very few smoked. I never smoked because I was in sports. So I never got into that, fortunately.